Has there been any progress on modularity since it was last talked about?
Yes, good news at last.
Good news.
Well, we'll be the judge of
news.
that. We'll be the judge of that.
So,
you ready, chat?
Eyes on the chat, guys. Come on.
Yep.
So with the development of the whole C, we've pretty much figured out the last hurdle. And in fact, Chris is responsible for the test that I got him to do for it, where we can have object containers, which is the interior collection of assets, loaded as an item, loaded onto the ship, because that's how the rear of the whole C is attached to the ship and moves with it. What had stopped us technically going any further with this was items inside those object containers couldn't talk to the vehicle it was connected to.
Right.
So the example of the Retaliator, the torpedo droppy arms, they're actually part of the exterior of the ship currently, because that's the only way they can work. So if we allowed you to swap the modules, no matter what module you had, there'd be a pair of torpedo arms dangling through the middle of it. Chris did a test where he attached a load of missile racks and torpedoes to the inside of the back of the hull C, which is not going to ship with it.
Wait, you're saying we're not having a torpedo hull C?
Yeah.
There is a shelf that says "Do not submit" in very large letters.
And the pilot had full control of that, and they could fire them. So after the whole C ships and we found any more quirks with that setup, we're in a position where, to my knowledge, touch wood, technically there's nothing stopping us doing modularity now. That was the last big hurdle for it.
There's nothing technically stopping us from doing it, but there's also priorities and
might be
things, and
logistics.
building a team.
Nothing technically stopping us.
Yeah, nothing technically stopping us. Yeah.
So what I heard was that whole CMX at CitizenCon.
Oh yeah, just full of size 9 torpedoes.
All of the cargo arms are just full of torpedo racks that just fire out.
All right.
We have some work in progress images of some of the modules we're working on for the Caterpillar. You'll see the medical module. This has some beds and some medical equipment. You'll see the personnel module, which has a living area with tables. You'll also see the workshop module, which has chop shop machinery. The final module we've got here to show you guys is a cargo module. It's a little further along, you can see, concept art-wise. You can also see in this one how modules are going to attach into the rest of the ship. Finally, we have a screenshot of what Randy's screen looks like when he's working on all of this. As you can see, with all of the different modules we're working on, it can get pretty messy. All right, that's it, guys. Thank you for joining me this week on Ship Shape.
We're often fond of saying bring it to the point of realism, then bring it back to the point of fun. next question is about repair. Are mini games planned to fix things, or is it just nothing but magic beams over and over and over again?
So there were plans for having more bespoke repair, but that will not be part of the initial release. We will just go for the simple solution first, and then we will observe how that actually is perceived by the community. And if there is the necessity to actually make it more complex or more bespoke per item, then sure, we will think about that. But for now, it is really a very simple repair mechanic for the items, and then we will see.